in love. You're a part, the other half of me. Without your touch, baby, I can leave. No one else can ever feel my dreams. You wanna know my heart, baby, here to be. And it go dee-dee-dee-da-dum, dee-dee-da-da-dum. Oh, you make my heart say dee-dee-da-dum, dee-dee-da-da-dum. Oh, you make my heart break dee-dee-da-dum, dee-dee-da-da-dum.
Welcome back to another episode of the Backpack Podcast. Thomas, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Could be better, but not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dan, what's up, bro?
What's up?
How you been, man?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Can't complain. And welcome, listeners. Hopefully you guys had a pretty good week or month or day, whenever you're listening to this. Hopefully it's going pretty well. Welcome back to another episode. We're your hosts, Thomas, Samba, and Dan. To the Backpack Podcast. I don't know why I even did it that way. That was weird. We're gonna start today off with a ducking high and or a hot take. We're not sure what it is. Dan's gonna surprise us with the cards, and we'll riff raff from there.
Do the hot take first. I'm feeling like a hot take today to start.
All right, hot take. All right.
Workplace dating is appropriate.
Ooh. See, the first thing that came in mind was The Office, Jim and Pam.
Yeah, I thought of The Office first,
right? That's like
too, for some reason.
Yeah. But I think it depends on who you're with, because it can get really messy, really bad. Also, it depends on the type of work it is, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you're constantly around each other, that might be a problem. But if you're, like, in your own cubicles or something, that might be okay.
Yeah.
I think it depends on where the work is.
I also think it kind of depends on the dynamic of the people.
True.
Boss and subordinate, maybe not.
Yeah. Overall, I say no. That just makes things too complicated.
I'd say yes.
I overall say no.
I guess it depends on the job, but in general, I think, why not, bro? You find love at work. What are you going to not take the chance because of, like, corporate?
Don't let policy stop you from finding true love.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Plus, like you said, look at Jim and Pam.
Yeah, but that's not a common thing, you know. Like, even I've been in like a relationship with someone that I was working with, did not go well, because once that ends, then the work ethic changes, how they interact with you changes.
Yeah.
It gets messy sometimes. So I'd rather not do that. I usually try to avoid at all costs.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, exactly. It's not something I look for, but I'm saying in general, I say yes.
Yeah. I think it's too messy, so I'm going to say no on that one. Nah.
What about you, Dan?
If you don't live together, I say it's okay. But if you live together, I don't think it's okay.
Especially, so you see them at work and then you see them at home.
I think it's just too much to see one person, no matter how much you love them. So let's say you have an argument, you just don't go back to being colleagues when you're at work. One person's still going to be mad.
Exactly.
Depending on how small the staff is, people are going to know when you guys are fighting. Not your regular selves and when you're fighting, and then they're just
facts,
a part of it.
Facts. Too many people get involved. You know, if you guys break up or like have a fight, the mood's different. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, you're like in a meeting, a staff meeting or something, and there's just like tension between those two.
Someone throws a
and everyone else is like this kind of awkward.
Especially if it's different levels too, like for like a boss and like an employee, that gets even more complicated too. You know, then it goes into like favoritism, or it turns into like, hey, why are you letting her do this, not me, or like the vice versa. You know, it gets really complicated.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in like two separate locations but work for the same company, I think that works fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that works. Because that way it's technically two different jobs, but you're under the same job, so you guys can still talk about work and kind of understand what you guys are going through, but there's no interactions during the day with you guys, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that I think that'll work much better. Two different locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, like Dan was saying, if you like are with someone living with them together and then you guys work at the same place, just like don't see each other. Yeah.
Or like if one doesn't show
up to work. There needs to be a break, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say one doesn't show up to work, everybody asks, where's the other one, you know? what happened? She's sick, and they're like, why aren't you home? Because shouldn't you be sick? They turn into a whole thing. I'd rather not. Yeah. Rule of thumb, I'm gonna say no. No relationships at work.
I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna stick with mine. Like in general, kind of yes, but I agree with you guys, like what you guys were saying. But in general, like if you start crushing on someone at work and you guys are just two coworkers, I don't really see a problem with that in terms of like going for it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Once it starts affecting your work, then that becomes a problem.
See, and a lot of times that happens. It's very rare that it doesn't affect your work. Very rare.
Yeah. Well,
like I said, unless you guys are in like cubicles or like separate work, not like a team kind of thing. Like if someone we worked with was dating someone else we worked with, that'd be weird. Especially since we're mainly guys. But like, it would just be weird, like to see that dynamic.
Yeah. Like me and Dan were dating or something.
I just see you guys like do a quick smooch.
Oh, okay. Let's not keep going on this.
I'm not a fan of PDA, especially like in the workplace.
Okay,
so.
PDA. Okay. See, that's another thing too, right? PDA, right? So I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
PDA in general, though, I'm not really a fan of either.
I agree. I won't do it, and I'm also not looking for it.
Gotcha. For me, it depends on what the PDA is. Like small, like kisses on the cheek or something, like a quick smooch, sure. No tongue making out, grabbing booty, lifting people in the air, none of that.
I just think in general, like anything is kind of awkward for other people to see.
Yeah, but I feel like a quick smooch, I think that's fine. But like in the workplace, that's when it's definitely like a no-go. I'd rather show no PDA whatsoever.
I'd say if you're in a public place, it's the church rule or the parents' rule. Just whatever you would do if you're in front of your parents, at your parents' house, or at church.
All right,
that level of PDA is acceptable.
Okay. That's pretty right. What's that? What, kiss on the cheek, maybe a peck on the lips, right? A hug. Nothing.
I don't think a workplace is even appropriate for that
at all
level, though.
Oh yeah, no, whatsoever. No PDA at the work.
Yeah, but just in general, public, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, some people just make out hard, bro. They don't care.
I've seen some wild things in public, yo. I've seen some wild things. I've done some wild things in public, but I've definitely seen some wild things. Like this one time, these two people were making out. This girl had a skirt, and he like hiked up her skirt in the middle of like the street, not in the street, like during like on the sidewalk. And I was like walking by. I'm like, dang, who are these people? Yo? Like how long they known each other?
They couldn't wait.
They're like, I gotta have you right now.
Yeah,
like in this public arena.
Some people just don't care, bro.
No, they don't.
They're like, it's just me and this person right now in this moment.
Yeah.
And everyone else is like, oh, gross.
Yeah, nah. PDA of any kind is like a little too much. I've been to parties, like at a club, and people just like making out and like on a dance floor. I can kind of ignore that better while you're like in the middle of a club because everybody's dancing, everybody's moving. So I'm already moving and whatnot too. So I can kind of ignore that a bit more. But like if they're getting really down, then I'm like, yeah, y'all can, find a hotel or something.
Yeah, like,
do that later.
Yeah, yeah, man. Usually when I'm in instances like that, like at a party or a club or something, and something like that, just in general, most of the time when I'm there, because I normally don't drink, I'm just like making fun of people, like people watching and just kind of making fun of them.
Yeah.
Whenever I see two people going hard making out, I'm like, oh my God. I tell everyone, dude, look at those.
So you're drawing people to them.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, look at those people. And they're like, and everyone's like, oh.
So you're making everyone else uncomfortable too with you.
Yeah.
You just gotta bring everybody down.
I just think it's funny that for everyone to be like, oh my God.
Gotcha.
Dude, one time I saw this girl. I was at a party in college one time, me and my friends. And this girl that we graduated high school with, we saw her at a party. And we like left the party, and outside of the party, we saw her with like a few other girls, and she was making out with this chick, bro. Hard. I mean, really hard. Like, because they were on the third story, like outside. Like
the balcony kind of thing?
Kind of.
Okay.
I thought they were going to fall off the railing because they were like on top of each other. And me and my friend were like, oh my God, dude, I'm not going to say her name, but I was like, we're like, what the hell? So then we go to another party, and we're there, and we see this one chick grinding on this dude crazy. And we're like, bro, look at them. And then we're like, oh my God, it was the same girl with a dude. And then they started making out. So she was just making out with anyone and everyone.
And this is the same night?
Mm-hmm. It was like 20 minutes later.
Nice.
It was
So you
crazy.
guys were party hopping and she was going in.
Saw her making out with a chick and a guy.
Nice.
It was crazy. And within the span, like I said, 15, 20 minutes.
Nice. College parties are fun.
Yeah.
I've seen some really reckless stuff at college parties. I've gone to a lot of fights at college parties, but some fun stuff happens at college parties. For your backpack, enjoy your college parties. Don't get too reckless.
Yeah. Have fun, but don't let one night ruin your life, like we always say.
I've seen people's life ruined the same night. I've seen people go to jail. I've seen people break an arm. What else have I seen? I've almost witnessed a rape. Yeah, it gets wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it gets wild.
That last one was.
Yeah, it's bad. We stopped it, but you know, like, it gets reckless a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially when people are like drinking and doing drugs. So yeah.
Oh, bro.
It's a wild combo.
I think we've talked about this before, maybe not on here, but like I used to love to play beer pong at parties. And like since I wouldn't be drinking really that much, I would just be locked the fuck in, bro. Just like killing it. Just boom. And all those people would be playing against would be like, oh, and I was like,
Nice.
I was killing
Was
it.
your partner drinking? Was
Yeah.
Just giving them your drinks?
Yeah, he was drinking.
That's what I was doing. I was the one that was going crazy, doubles and all that. My partner just drinking it up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get you messed up tonight, bro. You know, that's basically what I did. I was always the DD, so that was always fun until you had to drive everyone home. That part sucked,
Bro.
Yeah, the amount of gas I spent on doing that, bro, because people live across town.
I didn't get my driver's license for a long time, and I had a reputation for being a really bad driver for like most of my life. And my freshman year, one time, I went out with like this group of people that I didn't even really know, but the girl I was dating at the time was like friends with them. And so everyone was drinking but me. And then we were all going to go back to this one guy's house, someone I met that night, literally. And so when we're leaving the place, we're at like a main event or something. And when we're leaving the place, this guy that I had never met, we're going to his house. I just met him that night. He comes up to me and gives me his keys. And he's like, before he gives them to me, he's like, listen, man, this truck, that's my baby. I love that thing more than most people. He's like, I don't let anyone touch my car, like drive it. Like I would never let anyone drive it.
Dang.
And he's like, but I'm gonna trust you because I trust you. And I was like thinking in my head, I was like, you fucking don't know me because no one trusts me with their car. And I had such a bad like reputation at that time. And I hadn't driven on the highway either.
Jeez.
And I was all driving this truck. It was sick.
How big was the truck?
It's pretty big.
Were you scared?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like...
It was just so funny because before he was like, dude, I don't trust anyone. I was like, you don't know me at all then because no one trusts me with their car.
I've had this one guy, super drunk, come up to me. You're like my best bro, man. And I'm like, I met you 30 seconds ago in the kitchen while I was getting other drinks, you know? And they're like, you come like, yeah, man, this dude right here, this is the man, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. I guess I'm the man for the night. But I don't know you, so like, get off me.
Dude, so
people get like really happy in that sense.
So that same night, this one chick that was there in our group was like wilding out, bro.
Yeah.
She was like all like she was trying to like hook up with me, and I was with my girlfriend at the time. It was crazy.
Okay.
And I was like telling everyone, I was like, yo, like I was just like trying to stay away from her because I'm a loyal guy, you know?
Yeah.
And anyway, so we all go back to this guy's house. She gets like super drunk, that girl. There's this other guy that came from like out of nowhere. I guess he got invited by someone. He shows up and she's all flirting with him too. And she makes a big old scene and all this. And like, it was the story of the night was like just her behavior throughout the night. And then she ended up leaving with that guy. Anyway, the next morning we're all like getting breakfast together and everyone's just talking about her. Like, oh, that girl, she was like, I'm not going to say her name, but they're like, oh, she was so crazy and acting all blah, 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 and being a bitch and trying to get with everyone and all this stuff. And everyone's talking about her the next morning. So anyway, that night, I went to use the bathroom at one point. And so I pee. And I go to flush the toilet. And the handle is just like loose. Okay? It's completely loose. So I'm like pushing it. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this toilet? Why isn't it flushing? So then I'm like, maybe I'm not pushing it hard enough. So I push it really hard. And then it breaks. And it starts spinning. The handle completely broke it. It's all spinning loose. And I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, I just leave it. So the next morning when everyone's like talking shit about that girl, the guy whose house it was, he starts telling everyone, but like specifically kind of towards me, like he's telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, and you won't believe this. He's all, that bitch, he's all, she broke my toilet. He's all, the handle's all broken. Like, who would break a toilet? Who does that? And I was just like, yeah, what a bitch. In my head, I'm like, that was definitely me. Dang, but I'm going to just throw the blame on her. Because why not?
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Save yourself. Dang, bro. I know that panic you had when it broke the first time was like tremendous.
I was like, oh shit.
You ever flush and it doesn't go down, it just starts rising? Bro, the panic I have it's happened to me 4 different times in my life at other people's houses. I guess I don't know how to use other people's toilets or something, but for some reason, like some people you need to hold it longer for it to like go down. Some people you can't just press it and it goes down. Like it just causes the water level to rise. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be in here for like 10 minutes trying to fix this toilet. The panic is wild.
Yeah,
panic is wild.
But it was funny because he was like, this bitch, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, what a bitch. And everyone's like, yeah.
We hate her. To flirt with people and breaking toilets.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I was laughing.
I miss college parties. They were a good time. Good time.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said, I've seen some wild things.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I had a friend one time. He was like spitting off a ledge outside of a college party. We're like on the 3rd story, and he was like spitting off. And one time he spit off, and he turned to me, he's all, oh, and I was like, what? And he's like, he tells me, he's like, dude, I just spit on some guy.
Damn.
And I was like, what? And the guy was walking up the stairs. So when he gets to the top, he's like, gave me the signal. This huge ripped guy. I mean, like ripped. But he didn't know. But you could see the spit like on the back of his shoulder, dude. And like, he was friends with one of the guys we were with, so he was like introducing us, and he was like, hey, what's up, guys? Nice to meet you. And we're like, what's up, bro? Whole time there's like spit right there, bro.
Dang.
It was really funny.
That's hilarious. I had a friend of mine at a party got into it with another dude and almost got us jumped. It was so bad.
My dad has a similar story to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what it was, but for some reason, one dude started getting my friend started arguing with this one guy. They started doing like the whole pushing thing. Then I think he was part of the frat of the party that we were at, so it wasn't good. So we were definitely gonna get jumped. So I tried to like calm down, like, yo, he's drunk, my bad, bro. Let's just go. My friend's an idiot. He's like, nah, man, this guy's pussy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, bro, relax. Let's just go. I don't want to get jumped. There's literally like 8 of them. This is their party. We're not winning. Like, we gotta go. So we're leaving, and he's still talking trash. And like we had to go down the stairs to get outside. So while we're going down the stairs, like 3 of them are following us to make sure we leave. And he's still talking hella shit. This, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, stop talking, please. Then he takes off his shoes and throws it at one of them. That relits the fire. And I'm like, bro, why you take off your shoe? Like, now I'm thinking about it, like, why was the shoe your answer? But anyway, so we get outside. 3 of them come out. Then like 4 more of them come out. And then we basically start fighting 2 of them. Only 2. I'm very happy they didn't jump us, because this could have got really bad. So we start fighting 2 of them. My friend is done. He's on the ground. I'm getting hit a bit. I got my licks in, but I basically lost that fight. I'm not gonna lie, I lost that fight. But once I started losing, and I saw that he was already done, I'm like, yo, we out. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm trying to talk to the guy that's hitting me. I'm like, bro, chill. You know? But, yeah, bro. Drunk people are funny.
Drunk people are funny.
Because we still have to walk back to the dorms. And on the way back, he's still talking trash. Like, he's still, I'm like, bro, just shut up.
Like, we lost.
You lost, bro. Like, probably can't go back to that party ever. I went back, but, like, he couldn't go back. But like, yo, like, stop talking. Just stop. You lost. Just go sleep one off, you know?
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
But anyway, we're ranking today.
Today's a rank day. Absolutely, absolutely.
And what we're ranking is top 5 Pixar movies.
Oh, yeah.
Pixar is fire, bro.
Oh, well. Pixar knows how to tug your heartstrings, bro.
Bro.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, like Pixar kind of never misses if you think about it.
No, I don't think there's any Pixar movie I've seen that I was like, this is trash.
Yeah, no,
I've seen
never.
things that are like, it was pretty good. Like, I'd watch it again if it came
It's not
out.
your favorite, but it's still good.
It's still good, exactly. Pixar knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Dan, you got your top 5 ready too?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Do you want to go first?
No.
That's fair.
But I if I had to take a guess, I think, because I was looking at the list earlier today, I think a lot of our lists are going to obviously have some similar ones.
Okay.
But I'm actually wondering if they might be identical. All three of us.
I don't know.
'Cause we're about the same age range. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. I did a deep dive on between nostalgia, quality, soundtrack. Like I did an overall thing. I don't know how deep you guys went.
I didn't go that deep.
All right, cool. So like my list might be different based off that.
My 5th spot, I'm still going back and forth on, and I am weighing out like the story versus the soundtrack of one to see which one
What hit you better?
impacts more.
Okay. How about this? Let's just do our 5th and we work our way up to our 1st.
But do you have them in that order, or did you just take down 5?
See, I wrote down 5, and mine's not in an order yet. I meant to do that, but I was working.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Then how about this?
no, let's start with 5.
I have some honorable mentions too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do-
I wanted some honorable mentions actually too.
Okay, cool. So my honorable mentions are probably gonna piss you guys off actually. So one of them is Toy Story
Okay, right off the bat.
as an honorable mention.
Right off the bat.
know, people-
That's not an honorable
Yeah,
mention.
I know. A lot of people will hate me for that. Because I started watching Toy Story late. So, like, Buzz Lightyear was my favorite character on Toy Story at the age of like 5, 6,
Yeah.
right? I know it sounds like early, but it was late. I never understood the movie until later on when I watched it again when I was like 13. Feel me?
So you watched it like once, loved Buzz Lightyear, but that was it?
That was it. I watched it once, Toy Story once as a kid. Saw Buzz Lightyear. That was my favorite dude. Boom, and I was a Buzz fan. But I never watched the entire movie again until much later.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened, but so yeah. So it's an honorable mention,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say Elemental is an honorable mention.
I haven't seen that movie.
So good. I recently watched that one earlier this year, and it is like it's a phenomenal movie. I love that movie.
Okay. Do you have any more honorable mentions?
Nope.
I don't think our lists are going to be the same.
Oh, I do have one more. Sorry, Cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to hear my honorable mentions?
Let me hear your honorable mentions.
I always have a bunch though.
That's fair.
Okay. Honorable mentions. Finding Nemo.
Ooh, see, okay. That's fair.
Cars.
Okay.
A Bug's Life.
Ooh, I thought about that one too. Okay,
A Bug's Life is good,
so good.
but I don't know if it's top 5. It's like right outside that though.
It's not top 5. It's not top 5 for sure. I agree. Top
Wally. The only reason why that isn't top 5 for me because I've only seen it once and it was recently. Kind of the same reason as your Toy Story. Like,
Okay.
I didn't see it until literally like 2 years ago,
Oh wow, that's really recent. Okay,
but it was really good.
it's good. No, I love Wally. Wally's good. Some good honorable mentions. All right.
I'll have to name this one later because it kind of goes with my list, so I won't say it now.
Okay, cool. Any honorable mentions?
Okay,
man?
I will say this.
Okay.
The Good Dinosaur. I didn't know that was Pixar. That's a great movie.
Oh wow,
That is a sad movie.
that is a good movie. That is a good movie. Super sad. Pixar knows how to make you feel sad.
Yeah,
bro.
that one is sad.
I'm saying, like I said, they know how to tug at your heartstrings, man. They know how to get you.
But yeah, that's it for my honorable mentions, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Monsters University also. Just want to throw that in there.
All right.
That's also an honorable mention. I like that movie a lot.
Okay. Nice. Coming in at number 5 for me is Inside Out.
Really?
I liked Inside Out.
Okay.
One, because I'm all about, psychology and the brain and all that. And Inside Out kind of depicted a lot about memories and emotions very well, to the point where I even started thinking of different ways to like even introduce that to people. So I think Inside Out did a really good job of depicting the inner mechanisms of a person's brain. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Dan, you got your number 5? I'm trying to look mine over right now and order mine, but
So my number 5 was the one I was kind of torn between.
Okay.
Because I was only trying to pick one from each series. I didn't want to put 2 movies from the same series.
Mm-hmm.
So for my 5, it's between A Bug's Life and Cars.
Okay.
I think the Cars soundtrack.
So
really
Rascal Flats, bro.
So good.
But I do think A Bug's Life is a better story.
Facts.
Yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of between those two, and
Okay.
I don't know if you guys got to play them, but both had really good video game tie-ins.
Yeah. I played a lot of the Cars. I played the Bugs Life game once, but I played the Cars game several times. Well, they had 2 different ones. Yeah. I see why you got torn between those 2. Yeah.
Bro, Rascal Flats on Cars.
Bro. Life would be a dream. That's the first time I even heard that song.
Yeah. I was thinking Life is a Highway, but
Oh, no.
that's a good one.
Yeah, my mind's right there. I like that scene when they finally get the road fixed. And it's like,
when the road is like, that one's satisfying. That's satisfying.
Yeah, I love that scene. It's like, dang, we turned this place around,
Bro, Lightning McQueen too. That's a great story.
Yeah,
Cars is good.
Nah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Bugs Life is good too, though.
Oh, Bugs Life is good. It made me understand life. A little bit, yeah.
My number 5 shit. Mine are okay. I want to say this. I want to preface my list with this.
Okay.
All 3 Toy Story movies, not the 4th one. The 4th one's good, but I don't like them as much as the first 3. The first 3 Toy Story movies all could have been in the top 5.
I agree with that.
I feel you on that.
That's why I tried to narrow it down to just one from each series, because Toy Story could have filled up 3 spots.
Yeah.
So I will say this, actually, add on to my honorable mention, because I honestly wanted to put all 3 in my top 5, but I was kind of in that same thing where it's like I don't want to put. So Toy Story 3 is another honorable mention for me, but I wish it was in my top 5 because that's a fantastic movie.
Good.
Anyway, so my number 5. Oh man, this is so hard actually. Fuck.
As we talk about children's movies.
Shit. This is tough to rank these.
He's dropping bombs.
It is.
It's a rough one. Like I said, it took me a lot to make my list, and like the criteria I gave it is why the list is here. But there's so many good options that could have been on this list too.
That's what I was trying to do, like nostalgia factor, rewatchability,
Exactly.
soundtrack, like I said.
Yeah.
So I guess for number 5, I'm gonna go. This is so hard, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Toy Story 2.
Okay.
I don't know. I might want that higher.
Well, how about this?
No. You know what? Fuck it. Monsters Inc. at number 5.
Okay. Monsters Inc. number 5. Okay. And then you said, well, you were going back between Bugs Life and Cars. Did you decide one?
I think I'm going to give it to Cars. I think this soundtrack is what pushes it.
Okay.
You thought of that scene, right? With the smooth road, and you just got
Yeah,
satisfied.
both. Like when you mentioned Rascal Flats, I recalled that scene, and then when you were talking about them cruising, I can
That was
picture
nice,
it.
dude.
Plus Loki, what's her name? The blue car?
She a baddie, bro.
She a bad. What's her name?
I forgot.
Lightning McQueen got that though.
Yeah, the little blue beetle.
Of course he did. He's Lightning McQueen, bro.
Who
Who else was she gonna date in that town? No one.
Can't be
That
me.
little like French guy.
I mean, he could probably turn her wheels, bro.
I mean, made her
She
got the
was most
personality
successful
though.
person in town.
That or Doc, but Doc might be too old.
Doc don't know. Doc
Even
ain't
Doc's
about
story
it.
was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc, Cars is fire. Cars is fire, bro.
Okay, you're 4.
I went Up. Up. That was the first Pixar movie that made me cry in the first 10 minutes.
Yo, that opening was just sad.
I actually cried watching Up.
That is sad.
The first time, yeah.
Poor Ellie.
Yeah. I felt so bad for that guy. Yeah.
Dan.
What are we on for?
Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Ooh, okay. I ain't gonna lie, I had that higher. Okay.
Bro, I had that as an honorable. I like Finding Nemo, but
I was gonna say I think the cast is really good, and just all the times I've caught it on like TV, like ABC Family.
Yeah.
Always sat down and watched it.
I don't know why I don't have it higher. I do like that movie a lot, but these other ones are just above it for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
My number 4, I'm also gonna go Up. Up is a beautiful movie.
Dude,
Yeah, I love Up.
Up was good, dude. Like, Up is.
Like, even you don't even have to say anything about
Yeah,
it,
man.
bro. Everyone knows.
Dude, everyone knows about Up. Up is that movie. Up is that movie.
All right, do your number 3, bro.
All right. Number 3. Soul.
I haven't seen that movie.
No, I haven't seen Soul.
Doesn't the guy die or something like that? Like,
Kind of. So Soul is about. So basically, your soul has to be ready to come down to earth so you can have your own purpose, kind of thing. But throughout the movie, he learns that his purpose is based on what he's driven to do as a person.
is it music or something?
For
Or
him,
music, sorry.
for him, it's music. Yeah, like, he does die in the movie because he's originally alive and he wants to get back to life. It's a whole thing, but I think it's a really good movie as far as like existential crises that people might have and try to understand their purpose. I like the soundtrack because I had a lot of jazz, and like for a long time in high school, I was really into jazz because I was in jazz band, so like I really connected with that. Yeah, I like Soul a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I knew Soul wasn't gonna be on yours. I'm pretty sure you guys don't have Soul on there.
I don't.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah. I figured.
All right, Dan.
All right.
3, right? Number 3.
Number 3, yeah. This is where it gets difficult for me.
Okay.
I'm still going back and forth as I'm looking at this list, but I think 3 has to go to Toy Story 2,
Okay.
and I love Toy Story.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Toy Story 2, bro. All right. My 3 is also Toy Story 2.
Nice.
Bro, that's Toy Story 2 is fire.
Yeah.
I love Toy Story, but when I was looking at it, the animation improved so much in Toy Story 2. It's
Yeah.
much cleaner. And then, of course, the story of like Woody and who he was, like his past, learning that, and then we're kind of Jesse and Bullseye. Like it's just really awesome.
Adding characters, yeah.
And then you have the fun adventure of Buzz and everybody trying to find him. It's up there. It's really good.
I think Toy Story 2 opening scene, one of the best in history of movies.
Oh yeah.
Or it's the video game, but it's like Buzz Lightyear with the belt, and that's fire, bro. I love that scene.
Number 2 is my favorite of the Toy Story series.
Yeah, honestly, because like Toy Story, obviously huge hit and great movie, and it's always like with movies, and this has happened with a few movies. Even you could say like Shrek, where it's like, man, how could they like top what the first one, and then they like
Kill the second one.
arguably do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Shrek's a good example of that. Yeah, for sure. I think the 4th Toy Story is the funniest, but I think it's the funniest. Story wise, it's sad and whatnot, but like the number 2 is the best. If I had to rank the Toy Story movies, story wise, it's 2, 1, 3, 4. Comedy wise, 4, 2, 1, 3.
I've never really thought of it comedy wise.
Yeah, it's number 4 is hilarious. That's like the
Yeah,
only
you
reason
like Forky, don't you?
I love Forky. Forky cracks me up. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. But yeah.
Okay, so number 2.
Number 2, Finding Nemo. I had Finding Nemo pretty up there.
Okay.
1 for the nostalgia. I had the cassette for Finding Nemo, and for a while I didn't have TV, so that's literally all I watched for like a really long time. I just love everything about Finding Nemo, to tell you the truth. I enjoy that movie a lot. Yeah, it's up there.
Cool.
I feel like our number 1's gonna be the same though.
I think so.
It's leading that way.
I like
I
that.
think so.
I haven't heard it yet, so I like that.
So either one of these could be my number 1, but I think just right now, weighing it out. Number 2, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is fire, bro. What was that? My number 4?
That was your 4, yeah. I think that was your 4, yeah.
I also really
number
like
5.
Monsters
I think
University.
it's number 5. Yeah, Monsters
But
University is
I
great.
think Inc. just barely inches it out.
Yeah, I agree. They did a good job with Monsters University.
If I had to say the series I like the most, or that's the best, I would probably give it to Monsters.
Really?
Toy Story's had 4. I think Inc. and University are just so solid.
Ooh. Okay. How you feel about Finding Nemo and Finding Dory?
I think Finding Nemo's a lot better.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay.
But
agree.
to be fair, nostalgia might weigh in that. I used to watch Finding Nemo a lot with my brothers. Finding Dory, I think I just watched by myself.
Gotcha. Okay. I've only watched Finding Dory twice. One by myself and one with my girlfriend. So,
I've only seen it once.
yeah. That's good, though.
My number 2, right above Toy Story 2, and it was close. Toy Story,
Okay.
original OG Toy Story,
Gotcha.
kicked off literally the first movie Pixar ever put out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. First movie, yeah.
Kicked off
And they killed
what
that.
was like,
The start of a beautiful, beautiful company.
bro, and then like,
Yeah.
You Got a Friend in Me, Randy Newman. Bro, you want to know my secret like weird talent that I have?
What's that?
I can recognize Randy Newman's voice like anywhere. It's really weird. Like it'll be playing in the background of something, and I'm like, "Is this Randy Newman?" And then I ask Siri, and it's always Randy. Like it happens a lot.
You know what's funny? That's how I am with Bill Withers. That's how I am with Bill Withers.
But yeah, You Got a Friend in Me. Just the OG. I mean, it's great, bro. It's really great.
Putting Toy Story on honorable mention was hard for me. It was hard for me. Like I said, I watched it later, but I fell in love with the Toy Story franchise. But because it came out so late, like so for me, it was so late. These other movies just were just above it in that sense. Like I didn't even know Toy Story was the first movie for Pixar until like I was like 15, 16. Because I saw all these other movies first, you know. But yeah.
I was
I was gonna say 1 and 2 are very much on the same level. Probably have more watch time with 1,
yeah.
but like I said earlier, I told you guys why I put 2 on the list. But
Yeah.
I love both of them.
Yeah.
2's great though.
Pretty good.
Stinky Pete, bro. And when they're like chasing the plane, bro, that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Toy Story 1, perfect. I was a big Buzz Lightyear guy too. Buzz Lightyear's fire,
So
bro.
fire. So fire.
Even like his colors.
Yeah. So far, I didn't see his movie though. Like his own standalone.
The Lightyear?
The Lightyear one.
No, I didn't see that either. But it's
It's not the toy though. It's
Yeah.
the actual person that's supposed to emulate.
that felt kind of just like a money grab and like kind of
Yeah.
weird to me.
Like the animated series. I watched that.
Bro, I used to have that on VCR. I used to watch it in my parents'
I
room.
used to love the animated series because it was just so fire. It was just like
That was Tim Allen too, wasn't it? Or no? It might not have been.
I don't know if it was. I think it was. Yeah.
I used to watch it. I had a toy of that one too.
Yeah.
Bro, you unlocked a memory. I forgot about that.
It's like it was like the Justice League, but Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? It was so good.
Dude, that was so good. Oh my
good.
god, you gave me a rush of nostalgia right
Nice.
now. Oh man, I'm gonna look that up after this.
Bring it to work next day.
Oh, it's probably on Disney Plus. You think?
Yeah, should
I
be.
think so.
Should be.
I might check that out.
You have to swing by that. All right.
All right, number one.
I'm pretty sure we all got the same number one.
Drum
think
roll.
so.
Is it Incredibles?
Yes,
Yes. Yes. All right, Incredibles.
The
Decoded.
Incredibles, bro. That's my favorite Pixar movie.
Soundtrack,
Yep.
action, storyline, the villain,
Yep.
just everything. Even the style of like animation was fire. They even had bloopers. Oh, it was so good. Like it felt like an actual movie in animated form. Loved it. I have nothing to say about Incredibles whatsoever.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I had like the mask when I was a kid. Bought it from
Yeah, when
Party
it first
City.
came out. They used to give those at the theaters when you had the mask on.
I used to be like, I'm Dash.
Always
I didn't have blonde hair though. But Dash was fire, bro. The scene where he runs on water.
Oh,
Come on,
when he realizes he's him,
bro. And he's running. He's like, oh, and he like just kind of laughs and keeps going, bro.
like, I'm that
That was my favorite scene.
Oh yeah. You know, got some classic lines from there. With Frozone,
Yeah.
like, "Honey, where's my super suit?"
Where's my super
Right.
suit?
Samuel L. Jackson. The cast was fire. Yeah, dog. I can't say anything bad about Incredibles. Even Incredibles 2 was really good, but Incredibles 1, the first Incredibles, were like was like really good.
I like that scene where Frozone and Mr. Incredible are talking, like just hanging out.
Yeah.
And Frozone's like telling a story of a villain or something. And he's like, he starts monologuing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because they were still realistic. It was like it was realistic, but it wasn't like the stupid like.
Even Frozone says like later, like, "Hey, you caught me monologuing."
Yeah.
But that's a great movie, bro. Even Mr. Incredible's a beast.
Oh yeah.
When he's like
Fire.
getting back into shape with like
pulling
the
those
trains and stuff.
Oh, dude. Fire. Elastigirl's fire.
Also, again, Elastigirl.
Baddie, bro. Baddie. I don't know not one guy that would disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't either. There's no way.
Like,
but even like when he's getting back into it, working out, doing all superhero stuff, but she doesn't know yet, like it alludes to them like having great sex.
Yeah.
Like they're back on their game, you know what I mean?
They were in sync. She was feeling them, yeah.
She's like, he's getting back in shape, bro.
Oh yeah.
But then she started getting suspicious.
She thought he was cheating with the other blonde chick that was.
No, she had like white hair. That chick.
Was it white blonde? Like okay, white hair. Yeah. When she punches her, she was about to punch him next. I love that part. It was like bang, and he caught her hand. It was like chill, like relax. Now what you think, you know?
Dude, even it is realistic, like you're saying, because like at the start when Mr. Incredible saves that guy from killing himself, but he sues for saving him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's something. If superheroes were real, that'd be something that actually would happen.
Facts, bro. And then like, not only does he save him, but he also saves the kid that ends up being the villain. Like,
go home, buddy. I work alone.
Boom. He's like, oh yeah, you work alone? You're gonna be the last one. He kills
bro. He takes out a lot of superheroes, dude.
And like even like when they were on the I don't know what it's called. It was watching the big screen and it was showing all the X's on the X superheroes. It was like, yo, Syndrome was wild. He was mad. He held a grudge that much and killed all these people, bro. It's crazy.
Dude, Elastigirl was sick too, though.
Fire.
Saved the kids how many times?
Hella times. I love how she becomes a parachute.
Yeah. She's like, don't look down.
Did you watch The Incredibles the first time when you were younger?
Yeah. Yeah. I watched it when I was younger first. I actually watched it for my brother's birthday. I just remember the day. And then I watched it several more times in between that. And I really understood it when I got like 19. That's how recently I've watched that. And like every single time I'm like, yo, this is so good.
Yeah.
Like I can't give anything bad about The Incredibles.
Yeah, I watched it when I was a kid. I remember me and my older brother and my cousins like loved that movie. I think we had it on DVD too. So sometimes we would just leave like the home screen playing by accident. But like I remember that, and then I've watched it a lot since then, I guess. And every time I watch it now, I'm like, I love this movie.
Yeah, that was so good. Soundtrack. So fire.
Sometimes I'll randomly just start singing like like I'll be at work like getting something and be like singing that. But
even the scene where like they're trying to stop the guys from robbing the jewelry store, and like he's like, I'm thirsty. He went to grab some water. I'm like, that scene is so fire.
I like that scene when the cops come in. They're like, police officers. Like, all right,
cool. That's what you are.
But yeah, he's like, I just need some water.
He drinks. It's all right. I know. Freeze. Like, oh.
Bro, and the cop pulled he pulled the trigger.
He shot that guy, and he froze the bullet, which makes me wonder how fast is Frozone on his like reaction time, and also how strong his ice is to stop a bullet.
Good point.
Right? Like that's crazy.
I like at the end too when like the old dudes are like, the supers, or what are they saying about they're like, oh, no, those are supers for my time or something like that.
So I remember those guys, yeah.
When does it take place? When's that set?
So let's say when they're first there, right? When they're young, Mr. Incredible, like blue suit.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be, what would you say? When did
I'd say like
comics start going, like 1940s, 1950s?
Okay.
And then I think it has a 1980s goth Batman animated series feel later on. Red Suit Incredible, but still takes place in 2004.
So The Incredibles is set in 1962.
Okay.
The start of it or the end of it? The end of it, right? Because the first part would have been like 1940.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, good catch, bro.
So,
Nice. Yeah. Because
I guess
I think the jump was like 20 years later.
yeah, it's revealed when Robert Parr, Mr. Incredible, reads a newspaper.
You're right. When he works in the cubicle office and just punches his boss, bro.
Bro, that boss was annoying, bro.
He was a dick, bro. See, another realistic thing, right? He was working for an insurance company, had to deny claims. It had like a really like realistic thing. Like he's supposed to be a hero, saving people, but not even his job is to not help these people.
Well, even there were superheroes. Superheroes get outlawed. Mm-hmm. They have to go get real jobs, and they're like depressed.
Yeah.
At least Bob was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If we're talking realistic, I know we all mentioned we watched it when we were a kid. When we were kids, and I think very similar to you, Thomas, I enjoyed like all the Dash stuff, right? And I could see myself being in that.
Yeah.
I think the last few times I've watched it as an adult, though, I really like the scene where the family's like coming like in the plane. And it's that whole sequence of him like shooting it down and having Mr. Incredible listen to it. That is like Lex Luthor level type like evil.
You're not
and it's
wrong.
just so good to watch because he's genuinely just like tied up, having to listen to them. And there's no point of where she's going to turn it around. If you listen to it, she actually just like gives up. And her last thing is to say, there's kids on here.
Yeah.
Still blows up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, that's so, like I said, Lex Luthor, Dr. Doom level.
Yeah, that was evil.
Because she's pleading to get the missiles to stop crashing into them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then she gives up. You're right. And there's like, she's like, there's kids on here. And then Bob's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And that, next 20 or 30 minutes that he's left alone thinking that they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he like almost kills that one chick, bro.
Goes off.
Just so good, man. Like from being a kid to being an adult, like there's so much of it you can appreciate.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was a kid, Dash was like fire.
Yeah. I've grown an appreciation for Violet because like
same
teenager wise, I can see why she like had troubles with like her powers and didn't want to like express them a certain way with the boys and blah blah blah. Like I get that now as an adult. As a kid, I'm like, hey, you just just use your powers, Like, but like as an adult, I'm like, dang, I get you.
You see it, yeah.
The teenage psyche is very flippant and very sensitive, I guess to say.
Dude, even going back to that plane scene, like the mom's like banking on her to put the force
shield.
field,
And
she's like, I can't do it.
She's like freaking out,
right? It's not like the movie moment where like she makes it happen. I can't do it.
Yeah. And she's like, you got to like do it. And she's like trying and she's like messing up. The pressure was there. Yeah, nah. I have an appreciation for Violet. Yeah. In the second one, Elastigirl is fire.
Bro. That movie's like kind of mostly about her, I'd say.
Yeah,
she's like the lead in that.
Yeah, and I love that. Because like even how she was traversing with her bike, fire. Like I'm glad they utilized her elasticity, I guess, to like help him maneuver with the bike, bro. So fire.
Well, she's a beast. Even in the first one, she goes and saves Bob.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like the suit lady, Edna.
No caps. What accent is that? I never figured out. Is she German?
She's a designer. So
yeah, I think it's like
just
that.
Milan, right? What is that?
Okay.
Italian?
Okay.
That's Spain. I think Milan, Spain.
Does that sound right?
I don't know. It sounded like a little Hispanic, but a little German at the same time. Come here, darling. I love you. Like I hear Spanish, but I also hear a little German in that. I don't know. Dude. German would make sense because they're all about engineering stuff. So she has to engineer those suits.
And then I remember on the DVD they had like a different thing you could click where it would show like Jack's day with the babysitter.
Yeah.
Just giving the babysitter hell.
He was messing her up.
So Jack has the potential to be the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
Because he has like every power.
Yeah. He actually I recently learned this. Their names tell him their powers, right? So he's a jack of all trades. Jack.
Dash is fast.
Violet is ultraviolet. Mr. Incredible, incredibly strong, and Elastigirl's elastic. So like, I don't know if the names come first and the powers come later. Not sure how that works, but that's usually I just realized that like a couple years back.
Nice.
Yeah, but he would be the GOAT because even in the second one, he's transporting through different dimensions. He can shapeshift. He has like laser eyes. What else he got? He can levitate. He's like impenetrable to like fire and stuff. Like he turns to like steel or something. I'm like he can do a lot of stuff. I don't know where his powers go as he gets older. Maybe they narrow down to one.
Well, they're making an Incredibles 3.
No way. Don't lie to me, Thomas.
I'm not.
Don't freaking lie to me, Thomas. I need to see Jack as a teenager.
I don't know when it's going to be set. I doubt it, though. He's probably still be a baby.
It's a jump, yes.
Man,
I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm saying that's a big jump.
maybe 5. I need to see him solidified as a. I don't know where his powers are.
Well, they're making a Toy Story 5 also, and an Incredibles 3.
After how the fourth one ended.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not a fan of those, to be honest.
The way the fourth one ended, I think they should have capped it.
Dude, they should have ended after the third one, if we're being honest.
Yeah, 3 was okay, pretty good.
But then the fourth one was for sure
supposed to be the end,
like the cap, like you said, whatever. And then now they're making a fifth one. It's just, I don't know. Like it's like we talked about before. We're in the era where it's just like let's just sequel everything. That it's like they just rely on what people loved.
Yeah,
it's kind of annoying. I'm kind of over it.
They're
bro.
afraid to try something new. And that's why I think our show is where it's at. Little foreshadowing there, folks. But yeah.
But I also think part of it is maybe they're like we still need to be able to make some of this stuff while these actors are still able to. Maybe.
Okay.
Do you think?
Yeah, maybe. I never thought about it from the actor point.
People might like in the future be like, "Oh, it'd be so sick if we had a movie of this," and it's like, "Well, why don't we make that now before this actor isn't able to do the voice anymore or something?"
I guess that makes sense.
But regardless, I'm still against all these sequels. It's kind of annoying me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still watch them. I'm still gonna watch them, but I'm like, stop making Toy Story movies. Stop. We don't need an Incredibles 3, to be honest. But that's just how I feel personally.
I'm excited for Incredibles 3 though. I just want to see Jack. Right? Because in the first movie, you see a glimpse of his power, then the movie ends. It's like, okay, where can I go? In the second one, you see him just kind of volatile. I want to see him hone that in. He's gonna be amazing, bro.
You know what I just thought of? Which I mean, I've always known this, but I've always just kind of remembered it. Dude, Syndrome died so bad.
Oh yeah,
in the turbine of the plane, right?
Was it turbine? Well, yeah, the car smash. Yeah.
And then his cape gets caught. Bro, that's a horrible way to die.
Fitting though, it doesn't stray too far from the story. It's not too big. Like it fits. Like you said, he was slaying all those other heroes on the island.
Yeah. Best way to go.
Also, Syndrome was smart he was smart.
Oh yeah.
To invent that finger pointing.
That can control everything. Yeah.
Or just freeze them.
The first time you see him, Elastigirl? You made Elastigirl?
And
go.
So then I don't know if this would be a topic that we could quickly discuss here or if it might be bigger to discuss somewhere else. Mm-hmm. But with the antagonist of these movies we've mentioned, who do you think had the worst fate? Right? Because getting chopped up in a turbine is pretty bad.
That's rough, yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to go back to my list.
Stinky Pete, he got put in that bag at the airport to be...
That little girl's bag, yeah.
To be shipped, yeah.
I guess tortured? I don't know if that's...
From his point of view, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first Toy Story? Bro, Sid?
Oh,
traumatized for life.
Yeah. That's counseling.
But I feel like he'll be okay, though. I feel like he'll be all right.
Yeah, years later.
Years later, you're not lying. It's for sure years.
For sure years, yeah.
No one's gonna believe.
Maybe when he's 18, he'll be like,
these toys.
He'll be like, I'm an adult now. You know what I mean? But for all the rest of his childhood, that's sticking with him.
Yeah.
Imagine you're a toy turned its head and was talking to you.
Especially Woody's last line and his last
so,
look.
So play nice, bro.
That might be the one, yeah.
And then he ends up being a dumpster, a trash guy in the third one, isn't he?
Yeah. His life didn't go that far.
Okay,
that's a government job.
Fair, no health benefits. Yeah,
but he is probably medicated.
Yeah,
sure. I believe that.
Who else? What other movies?
I had Finding Nemo. The villain in that is no one really has a really bad fate in that one, other than like maybe. Nah, not really.
Yeah,
That's more adventure
That
type
I
than
can
like
remember,
yeah, nothing.
Monsters Inc. Mr. Waternoose
Mr. Waternoose
goes to prison for the rest of his life.
Randall gets stuck in that trailer.
Ooh.
Toss him to that closet. He's like, what do they say? Like, an alligator got in the house.
Yeah.
Another gator? Give me that shovel. Bro, Waternoose. One time my brother Michael was like quoting that scene. It's like, I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let my cookie. But he accidentally thought it said, I'll kill 1,000 children. And we're like, wait, that's not right.
That's not right, yeah.
That'd be really dark. But I mean, kidnapping is pretty dark too. That's anyway.
Toy Story 2, Al. He was banking on that sale, dude.
Yeah, he got effed.
Yeah.
He got effed.
Yeah. Didn't even think about that.
Bro,
I
that
still
would
consider-
suck. Can you imagine that? You're like, this is my big break. Like,
I'm about to
I
be-
got this
I'm about to be
collection.
set.
what happened? What happened to all of them? You'd blame the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cost me millions.
I wonder if they have cameras or something. And they're like, no, let's check the cameras.
See these little toys. Just running. They wouldn't believe it.
No.
They think it's a hoax. Like, yeah, you switch our cameras or something. I wouldn't believe that. Your toys got up and ran away.
What else? Oh, Up. How does that guy die?
He ends up on the
He gets pulled down or something and falls, doesn't he?
old guy. No, he ends up on the cliff where they were trying to go in the picture. He doesn't die.
What?
Sorry, I started thinking of another movie.
Okay. No, I think he's okay.
No, the villain, the travel
Oh, the
guy.
villain. Oh, I don't know why I thought you meant the old dude. I'm like, yeah, he gets to the cliff and everything.
No, that'd be a
How does he
great.
die?
That was a great ending.
How does he die?
Doesn't he get pulled down by the dogs, maybe, or something like that, and falls to his
Yeah,
death?
that sounds familiar.
Do you remember?
I gotta rewatch Up.
No, I'm actually, I went to A Bug's Life in the grasshopper. He's pecked apart by the birds.
By the birds, yeah. That might be the worst one. Getting pecked apart.
As opposed to the plane turbine. Those two are kind of equal.
I feel like-
No, actually, I don't know.
I feel like Turbine's quick.
Yeah, turbine might be quick. The
Yeah,
birds
no.
is.
Yeah, you're feeling that all the way through. Dang. Pixar kind of dark.
I mean, that's good though, right? It's what you're showing kids. Like when you're that way, like it comes at a high price
Oh,
in
yeah.
the end.
Facts.
If we're going back to Toy Story, Lotso gets tied to the front of that truck. That's kind of like the same Stinky Pete route, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. All mine don't really have villains. Mine was Inside Out.
Who's the villain in that? No one,
There's not
bro.
really a villain, just them trying to deal with her and her emotions. Yeah, there's not really no villain. Cars. Nah.
Kachiga. I don't really.
Yeah,
nothing
that's-
really bad happens.
Yeah,
That
no
guy
one
does
really
that.
dies.
Bro, what's his name? Almost dies. He gets effed.
Who Doc?
No, the blue one, the Dynaco car, the old car.
Yeah, and he was actually he's a pretty cool guy. It was the other one that was a dick. Yeah, no, I think I only had.
Bro, you know what we haven't mentioned? Ratatouille.
Ooh,
It's not my.
I don't think that would have made my 5 though.
No, it didn't make my
Yeah,
5,
It would have made my 5.
but it's a good one.
It's a good one though.
I actually haven't seen it that much, to be honest with
I've
you.
seen it once, but I liked it.
I haven't seen any of the Cars movies besides the first one. That's kind of wild now that I think about it.
You have seen the second
There's
one?
like 4, isn't there?
There's 3.
I think there's gonna be 4 though.
They're making a 4th one.
I think.
Oh,
don't quote me on
tell
it.
me that. They made planes.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I didn't watch that. I wasn't a plane guy, so
You know, whenever me and Michael and Matthew watch Monsters University, we joke around saying like how at that time people were probably like the GOAT debate, like in basketball, but for scaring. Or like even when we watch Monsters Inc. too, being like, nah, bro, Sully's the goat.
Yeah.
And like, nah, bro, you're forgetting about Hardscrabble. Like, she had the scare record for how long?
It's like 9-0. Nice.
Because she did have the scare record, so for a while.
Very nice.
I also really love the ending of that, of Monsters University.
Yeah.
I like that they get kicked out of school. It's like, well, what do we do now, right? Shows that other option. Just grind.
Yep.
And we know where they end up.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
true.
Again, very realistic. You know, it's not like you don't get your degree.
Coco's a good movie. I mean, it's a
That's
movie that
the-
everyone loves. I've only seen it once.
That's the one with the kid playing the guitar with the I like Coco.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie
like
once,
Coco.
bro. But I did like it.
Is Encanto Pixar?
I think that might be the Disney side of it, like Frozen. Right? I could be
Gotcha,
wrong,
gotcha.
Thomas. You're looking
Yeah.
at the
I think
list.
you're right. Yeah, I
That
think
makes
you're
sense.
right.
Okay. Yeah, I
Coco's
think it's-
Pixar though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another Pixar movie, I think with Tom Holland.
Yeah, though
It's like a
it's hold on, it's probably here. Hold on, bro. Onward is what it's called.
Onward. Gotcha.
It was him and Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah.
I never saw that movie Luca Turning Grad. Did you see Inside Out 2?
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
I didn't see that one.
Again, really like the idea of it. Inside Out 2 wouldn't have made my honorable mentions because I think Inside Out 1 really encapsulated it. Inside Out 2 really does a good job with anxiety, with the emotional anxiety and like stress. Really good with that. And like shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. I think there's 28 total Pixar movies. That's what it said.
I
I
thought it was a
think.
lot more. Pixar just put out hits, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like they say, quality over quantity, bro.
Yeah, exactly. They put out 28 movies in the past, 30 years? That's solid.
Yeah. It's almost one every year.
Yeah, that's solid. Sometimes they put out 2 a year.
Consistent bangers.
Oh yeah, and all of them are good. Like I don't think there's any Pixar movie that I thought was bad. Some are like, that's pretty good. I'll watch it if it comes up, like I said before.
But you never watch one and you're like, that movie sucks.
Yeah, I never think it was bad. So,
True.
like,
True.
Pixar knows what they're doing.
True.
Like there's some DreamWorks movies I'm like, it could have been better. But I think Pixar is like consistent in that sense.
Yeah. Pixar is probably the best animated.
Studio, yeah.
Yeah. That's arguable because you have Disney. Obviously, there's a lot of classic Disney movies.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm probably taking Pixar over them.
But Disney also has some flops. You know what I'm saying? And they actually put out a lot more than Pixar does.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think they're going for quality over. I mean, they're going for quantity over quality,
Facts.
right? Because even think about all the stuff they're doing to the Marvel shows. It's bad, bro. Not bad. You guys ready for a hot take or ducking high?
It's a ducking high this
Ducking
time,
high
isn't
this
it?
time? Cool.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Lay it on us, bro.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Ducking high. If you could only eat things that start with a particular letter for the rest of your life, which letter would you choose?
Dang. A particular letter. Does that include variations of the food?
What do you mean?
Like pizza? Can I do a Sicilian pizza? You know what I'm saying? Like
Pizza.
You know what? I just decided I'm doing P. Pizza and pasta.
Pizza, pasta, pie.
Pie. Punch.
I think P might be it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the first one that came to my mind.
P might be the dub.
I mean, what else do you have, bro?
See, what if I put a
Oh,
topping?
potato.
Ooh, potato too. Dang. Yeah, P might be the dub.
I think it's everything that you can do with it. So like potato, fries, hash
See,
browns, like fall in that.
But that's fries though.
No, but it's a potato.
So then, what about pizza? Then that's tomato sauce, dough, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, cheese.
Yeah, so
That's
pizza.
not one, exactly. That's not one. I don't think that's 3 different things.
Yes.
So if I say I want the letter C, can I just eat a cheese pizza? You feel
I
me?
think I get what you're getting at now.
You feel me? Like
So that he's saying like if he says P, can he only like do like pepperoni, pumpkin. Like he's thinking more ingredients. Like if you're tethered to that letter.
Like if I do C and I did say cheese, but I can't eat like a quesadilla because that's a Q. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sense. Don't look at me like that, bro.
You're making this way more complicated than it has to be.
You gotta think about it, bro.
Pizza. Easy. You don't have to be like the ingredients of pizza.
So that means you can't eat fries then.
Yes, you can. Potato.
No, see, that's the ingredient of fries, right? Because the ingredients of pizza is tomato sauce, cheese, dough, flour. You feel me? If you're gonna eat the encapsulated thing with what it's named for, then you gotta eat that as is.
So just a plain potato.
So you eat a potato, or you can eat pizza as a whole. You can't eat the ingredients separately. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing.
So then you're saying if you choose P and you do potato, you can't do baked potato, you can't do mashed potatoes? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because those are mashed potatoes. Those aren't just potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Macaroni and cheese, that's pasta. Is it pasta really? Because it's mac and cheese. That's something completely different. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You have pasta by itself, sure. Or like you know what I'm saying? But you can't have a linguine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna choose the right letter. Hold on, give me a sec.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta. Yeah, there's different kinds of pasta.
Yeah, but once you start naming them, it becomes a different letter. Give me a pasta. You can't eat lasagna. That's an L.
No, but it's pasta.
No, that's a type. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you making this so complicated?
No,
Why couldn't you just pick P like the rest of us? We could have lived happily ever after eating pizza and pasta and potatoes.
No, there's more to life than just pizza, pasta, and potatoes, man. I'd rather eat more than just those letter P's. Give me a sec. I'm gonna think of the right letter.
So you're going like you can only eat the thing if
it's named by that, yeah. Right? Because you can have different vegetables, but
well, then you can't eat any pasta.
No, pasta is called pasta.
Ooh.
What? What'd you say?
That's a good point. No pasta is called pasta. Unless it's like...
that's a good point. I just didn't hear you. You're on my side.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, P. Like, pizza's a dub. But you can't eat lasagna. You know
but like you said, there's no pasta called pasta.
So then you can't eat pasta. Then.
Yes, you can. I mean, That's a P.
Okay, so you have to eat pasta by itself. You can't add any other mixtures with it. Like you can't have chicken Alfredo. That's something completely
So what can you eat?
I don't know. Pasta by itself.
What kind of pasta?
I don't know. Well, pasta starts with a P.
See, that's my point. Then you can't eat pasta, but you should be able to because it starts with a P.
Dilemma.
You can't eat spaghetti noodles because it's still spaghetti, right?
So you need S. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you eat spaghetti
but you should be able to eat pasta because it starts with a P. But there's no pasta that starts with a P, but you should be able to eat pasta.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's a tricky one, bro.
Not to me.
Yeah, bro.
No, I won't say not to me. I'll say not in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Because I see what you're getting at, but in my opinion, no. Let's just keep it simple.
So if I had W, can I eat wings?
Yes.
All kinds of wings.
Yes.
Regardless of flavor.
Yes.
So I can't say I'm eating buffalo. I eat the wings.
What?
I can't have buffalo wings. I can't have like lemon pepper wings or.
Yes, you can. I just said you could.
But I can if it's just wings.
What?
You're saying
wings.
Yeah, wings.
You said you can add any flavor. Yes.
Any flavor, wings. All right. So any kind of pasta you can eat.
Yes.
That's. I feel like that's too easy. Because you can say V for vegetables, and there's so many different kinds of vegetables.
I guess. Do you like vegetables?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna pick a letter, I could just be like M for meat. I can eat all the types of meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's too broad, and that doesn't sound like. Does that seem fair? Is that just me? That seems like it's kind of a cheat way out of this.
I feel like pasta is more so a broad general encapsulation. Like it's what you like.
Yeah, like meat.
Whereas like chicken. I feel like if you're doing different chickens in stuff, that's not the same as saying pasta, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean,
it's the same thing though, because like pasta.
no, I know, but in my opinion, like saying pasta is different than saying chicken and then picking like, oh, this has little chicken bits in it. You know what I mean?
Pasta is gonna be like meat, right? Because meat can be all different types of meat, beef, chicken,
Okay.
lamb, whatever.
Yeah.
There's pastas and the different types of pastas.
Yeah.
Linguine, spaghetti, ritteroni. What was that was called? Ritteroni? Whatever.
Ritteroni?
I
I've
don't know,
never heard of that.
Ritteroni?
I don't know what the hell.
What's that one called?
Wait, I thought you were naming meats.
No, that was pasta. What are you talking about? Where'd you get the meat from?
Dude, wasn't he just naming meats?
No, I went back and forth. I'm like, pasta versions like linguine. How do you think linguine's meat, bro?
No. You were literally like, meat is the same as meats. You know, chicken, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, rigoroni.
And then it's like kind of like that with linguine pasta, linguine spaghetti, and then ritteroni. I definitely switched it up, dude.
You might have. Maybe I missed it. But
Yeah, but like pasta would be like meats. So if I just say meats, can I just eat any meat then?
yeah.
I feel like that's too easy, bro.
Well, then how do you want to do this? There's no way then.
Pick a letter and then it has to start with that letter.
Yeah, isn't that what the card is?
No, you're giving me categories of the stuff. It's like me saying I can eat dairy stuff. I just eat everything dairy, yogurt, milk. I don't know. What else is dairy?
Cheese.
Cheese. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I get more specific with that one.
So you can't do pizza.
No, you can do pizza if it's only pizza. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the same as pasta because
No,
there's different kinds of pizza.
That's why I asked. The Sicilian count. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked if that counts. 'Cause if I can only eat a regular pizza, then I'll just only
What's
eat
a regular pizza?
I don't
Just
know.
cheese?
I guess,
That's a
yeah.
cheese pizza.
It's a plain pizza.
No, that's a cheese pizza.
It's a pizza.
It's cheese pizza.
If you say I want pizza, it's automatically going to cheese pizza without having to say that.
Actually, I would say if you were saying pizza, almost everyone thinks of pepperoni. I bet you.
Nah.
I bet you.
Ooh, that's a new debate right there. When I think of pizza, it's definitely just cheese.
I bet you
You have to say-
majority of people, when you say pizza, think of a pepperoni pizza.
Nah, I can guarantee you that is not the case.
You cannot guarantee that.
I can almost guarantee that. We're gonna look that up. That's gonna be our next debate, fellas. We're gonna make that a debate. But no, when you think of pizza,
Actually, now that I think about it, no one's thinking cheese.
what do you mean no one's thinking cheese? That is literally the default thing.
Yeah, I understand that,
It's
and I
default
agree with
pizza.
that, but no one's thinking cheese.
Yeah,
Nope.
literally. Yeah.
Most people don't even eat cheese.
That means they're not eating pizza. What you mean don't eat cheese? If they're not eating cheese, they're not eating pizza. What you mean?
Just a plain cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Most people don't eat that. They usually get toppings.
No.
Now you're just wrong.
I'm not.
Now you're just
I'm
wrong.
not
You're
wrong.
just simply wrong.
You're wild wrong, bro. I can say pepperoni is definitely the highest topping. Like that's the number one topping. Not more than cheese.
Yes, it is.
Let's say you both work at a pizzeria, and I come in and I put down $2, $4, and I say, "Get me a slice," and I walk away.
I'm getting
I
cheese.
take my number. What are you giving me?
Cheese.
If I say, "Let me get a slice,"
Cheese. There's no way you're giving them pepperoni.
Probably cheese.
Boom. That's it right there.
But
bro.
that's just because you didn't clarify what toppings you want, so we don't know if you even want any toppings.
But that's why I put, let me get a slice. That's literally how you say it. In New York, that's all they sell, bro. Cheese pizza, and then you add toppings if you want toppings. That's nah, bro. Cheese is the dub.
People eat pepperoni more than cheese, guarantee it.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna look this up. Can you look this up real quick? Somebody look up their phone before we.
how would we look this up?
I don't know. Google
What is the question you want me to?
cheese pizza versus pepperoni sold more. I don't know.
What is eaten more? Cheese.
Think about Italians. They don't even do pepperoni.
Pizza.
Pepperoni is
or
definitely an American thing.
pepperoni pizza. According to most surveys, pepperoni pizza is eaten more than cheese pizza, as pepperoni is widely considered the most popular pizza topping in the United States.
Yeah, most popular pizza topping in the United States.
Yeah, so I'm right.
No. It's the most people's a topping, not the most bought pizza. Say it again.
Pepperoni
Say it
pizza is eaten more than cheese
again.
pizza.
Okay. I must have missed that. All right, my bad. I missed that. Nah, cheese has got to be the dub, bro. I'm gonna do some research on that. We're gonna bring this back as a debate. You guys are getting Italians and Europeans. They don't do any pepperoni. It's not a thing.
I'm just saying, bro. Most people don't eat cheese pizza. I like cheese pizza. Most people don't eat cheese pizza. They usually get toppings, and the most popular topping is pepperoni. So when you say pizza and someone thinks in their head of a pizza, they're usually thinking of a pepperoni pizza. Think of when you draw a pizza. You draw pepperonis like a little kid.
No, I never did that. I drew a triangle with a little crust and then little squiggles for cheese.
And people are like, what the hell is this?
Pizza.
What is this?
Pizza.
I think I'm right about the pepperoni thing. I just want to point that out. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Well, tell us in the comments what you guys are at.
If someone says pizza, people most of the time think of like a pepperoni just because that's kind of like the package, like
Standard.
yeah. Maybe people don't even eat pepperoni, but when you think of a pizza, it's like you think of a pizza with pepperonis on it.
I think of just cheese, so maybe I'm weird.
I'm not saying you're weird. I'm just saying you're wrong. I don't think you're weird to think that.
Gotcha. That's fair.
I like cheese pizza, but a lot of people don't eat cheese pizza.
Tell me in the comments. I'm telling you, a lot of people do eat cheese pizza. That's definitely a thing.
Like, I think there's a stereotype around cheese pizza being like, oh, what are you, like, weird? Like,
where? What stereotype is that?
because people eat toppings. People typically eat toppings. I'm not a big topping guy. I like pepperoni. I like green chili, and I like cheese because I'm pretty picky.
Yeah.
But most people like their burgers with everything on it. I don't. So what I'm saying is people like a lot of toppings on their pizza. Think of like a Hawaiian pizza or like a meat eaters. Like that's a lot of stuff on it. Like people typically don't get cheese, just cheese. That's what I'm saying.
There are a lot of people that just get cheese. I'm saying
not as much as you think.
I'm thinking you're downplaying cheese a lot, bro.
Maybe for like little kids.
Not even for little kids, like just in general, like just
like little kids love cheese pizza.
No, think about like cartoons you've seen, right? Where like
always pepperonis.
Nah, think about Scooby Doo. When you take the bite of that pizza, and it's all cheesy. There's no pepperonis on those pizzas.
It doesn't show the top of the pizza. He's taking a bite like this, and you see the cheese. There's cheese in pizza.
You can see the toppings if it were topping.
If it shows the toppings, I bet you there's pepperoni on it.
We'll find out. We'll make this a whole debate, bro, because we're definitely.
I think I won the debate.
Let me know if Thomas won the debate. He might be right.
I mean, we don't have any like proof besides me looking it up and it saying yes, pepperoni.
That was a dub right there already. So,
but besides that, we're kind of just like going based off nothing. So I don't know, but still,
you got the dub for that for sure. It said it on Google. That's a pretty big dub.
Anyway,
I still think you're down.
So what? No, I like cheese.
I'm talking like how much people eat it.
I'm telling you, mostly like little kids.
Nah, bro. I mean, definitely little kids, but like there's more to that.
Even think about it at work. We've got cheese before, and someone asks you like, "You like cheese? Like you don't like any?" They've asked you. I've seen it happen. Like you don't like any toppings. You're like, no, I like to eat cheese to get. That's how I rate like my pizza, just plain cheese. And they're like, oh, okay.
That's fair.
But even they're asking like, you don't like anything? Like that's what I mean.
That's fair. I get what you're saying. But that's also here. I've never been asked that in Jersey. People get cheese all the time. It's a very common thing to get. In fact, most pizza places, they have 4 to 5 pizzas ready to go to give out slices before they have pepperoni. Because that's how much they're selling those cheese pizzas. I'm saying like I don't know, maybe because we're out here and not seeing the quantity of people eating cheese. I've seen so many people eat cheese. So even pepperoni might still be higher, but I think you're downplaying how much people eat cheese.
Maybe I am.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I might be.
But you got the dub for the pepperoni thing. You got the dub.
Anyway, I'm still sticking with P for my letter, I guess.
I'm going S.
Sausage.
All types of S.
I'm trying to think spaghetti.
Spaghetti, sausage, sauce, salsa. Give me some more S foods.
Wait, what was that? You said sauce?
Yeah, different sizes of sauces.
No, because what if it's tomato sauce and you can't use that?
Based off what you're telling me, I can do that.
No, we were going based off what you were saying.
Then why'd you say P then? You went with P because I thought you were going based off what you're saying.
Well, if we're going based off what I was saying, why wouldn't you stick with M with meats? That's a smart one. I thought we were going based off what you were saying.
All right, let's read.
You know what?
Let's
it's over.
Up.
Let's just. This episode's over. It's done.
You You guys want to wrap up?
Yes, I'm done. I don't know what we're doing anymore with who we're going based off of. What
I thought you were going based off of what you guys were saying. Anyway.
So if it were going based off you, what would you say? C for cheese pizza?
I'd probably go with C, yeah. Because I can do cheese pizza, chicken Alfredo, chicken pot pie, chicken. Like, I could do that with the C's. Come naming the foods themselves.
Okay, yeah.
But
it's a good answer.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. We're going to wrap it up here today. Hopefully you guys got some things for your backpacks. We definitely did for ours. Stay safe. Stay blessed. You guys want to say anything for the outro?
Stay happy. I don't know.
Right.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, be happy.
Stay happy.
I like that.
Be happy and then stay happy.
Boom. Stay elevated.
You got anything, Dan? Stay.
Nothing.
Stay winning.
W's. Take it easy.
Peace.